Councilwoman Hickey.
Good evening, everybody. It's nice to see a few more faces out here tonight. Congratulations to Sandy Vasquez. Greatly deserved. First, I'd like to thank everyone for, as you know, we just passed primary election day, and I was reelected, and I truly look forward to serving another 3 years in the city of Linden as the 10th Ward Councilwoman. I want to let everybody know, as I discussed last month about the gas project going through our ward right now, they're still on phase 1. As I mentioned last month, phase 2 was supposed to start in August. I believe it's pushed up until September. And this is from the area of about Amherst Road down to Academy Terrace. Academy Terrace is going to be paved soon. I have to ask, I don't have any specific dates from our engineer, Mr. Verchik, yet, but as soon as I find that out, I will let you know. Also on the lawns, I have checked with SCOTA, and they did say you can remove those flags. I know many of the residents are extremely frustrated. They take particular care of their lawns, and with all these flags, some people just run them over on their lawn, but you can take them out. They have the numbers and what needs to be done down, so it is okay to take them down if you're not able to, replace them. I have several residents waiting for trees to get trimmed and a couple serious trees that need to get taken down. I have been on top of it with Public Works. They're trying their best right now. They're a little short-handed. They have, certain individuals on vacation, but they've been very good to our ward and any of the needs of our residents as far as everything that we do need, trash pickups, trees, any little issues. I can always count on the Public Works Department to be there, so please, you are on the list. I just ask for your patience. One of my residents, June Lazaro, just asked me to mention that on tomorrow night, they are having, her and my friend Mary Baker are having an entrepreneur and business at the Entrepreneur and Business Development Center, a seminar about do you have money challenges and do you understand money and how it works. It is from 6:30 to 8 p.m. and refreshments will be served. You can reach June Lazaro on Facebook or at 908-930-8310. Recently, as far as the primary election went, many of my constituents received a letter in the mail. I've received many phone calls, and I think it's important for me to address some of these issues. The first was, in 2015, I was chairwoman of the Revenue Enhancement Committee. I was brought to the table the idea of, from the mayor, from Carteret, about our hazardous chemical storage. As soon as I received that information, I ran with it. Chief Dooley, our finance department, our CFO, they worked diligently. There is a lot to process with this project. What kind of storage we have in Linden is probably multiplied by 50 compared to what they have in Carteret. So our numbers are going to be substantially different. But in order to get something like this done, it does take a lot of time and hard work. I just want to make sure that my residents know that I was all for this project. Our city needs revenue. You have to remember with these storage issues of these chemicals, it takes more time on with our firemen, our policemen, our Office of Emergency Management, and the list goes on. This is a fee that we certainly do need. So I just wanted to make it clear, 2016, I wasn't on that committee, and nothing has happened since. Last night I was going to ask about it, and fortunately in the mayor's report, he stated that now they're moving on with this project again. So I'm glad we're working diligently on that. It was also reported, another issue it said I was against was solar panels. Solar panels, as I was told last night in caucus, that is going to be worked on too. This is also a project that I have been all for, considering the fact that our landfill costs us an awful lot of money every year, and we need something to bring in the revenue and to make it happen. So I am glad that these projects are finally moving forward, and again, I want to stress that I am all for these projects. Last week, well, 2 weeks ago, we had a special meeting on the East St. George Avenue development. I want to let everybody know that I certainly am for redevelopment on East St. George Avenue. We did have a special meeting on June 8th as far as the development goes, and I want everybody to know that I consulted with developers. I consulted with our tax assessor, and I voted no for this project. The deal that was made isn't even going to cover our bond payments for the year. Once you look in the future, and also with I'm sorry, the point, with the plan that they were given, a pilot program, I'm sorry. The pilot program they were given, they're not responsible for Board of Ed taxes. Now, these are 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. It's not an area that is right next to a train station that is going to bring in single people, younger adults who have the conveniency of a transit village. So I did vote no on this. And like I said, after discussing with professionals, it was not a good project. You know, years ago, before I started, one statement that I always made very clear is, and I've noticed other officials have used it since, we live in Linden, and we have the Parkway, we have the Turnpike, we have the Waterway, we have the airport. We should be selling our city for the best value, and any redevelopment property that we have and we are going to redevelop, we should have many competitive developers if our city is being marketed correctly, fighting over these projects and giving us the most for our money. So eventually we can erase things like our trash fees and keep our taxes stable. Lastly, my heartfelt condolences to the Kaczynski family. You know, many of us, and this just isn't about Danny Kaczynski, but you know, this may be about other members of the community as well. We never know what anyone is going through. And you know, sometimes there are issues and circumstances in our life, or you know, maybe little things that others do to push your buttons that are so petty to make life difficult for you, that things happen. And we should truly be more compassionate to others, to our community, get past the petty stuff. Don't make assumptions of what people may say or do about you unless you clearly see it or have official proof that it's happened. It's very sad. You know, I had the same issue pretty much in caucus last night. Very shameful and unfortunate. But with that being said, I hope everybody could be a little kinder to each other and their families. You know, we're all here for the same intentions, and that's to help and to do better for our city. It's not to knock people and their families down. And with that being said, I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you.